Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for July. Hope you're well. I do want to take just a quick second, Leo, to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Leo out there, so just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. We're going to start with your current energy, and then we're going to look at the month of July, week by week, all the way up to the end. As always, Leo, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you, all right? Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? What would you like Leo to know for July? All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Ten of Cups. And it is crossed by the Seven of Wands. All right. In the past, you have the Seven of Cups reversed. And the underlying issue here is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So some of you are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But what I'm seeing here is that you've been thinking about what is it that's going to make me happy. You know, particularly with regard to relationships. And I feel like you have identified what's going to make you happy. I feel like there was confusion in the past. You may have felt like you didn't have options in the past. You may have been very confused about what you wanted. But I feel like in the recent past, you've gotten very clear. You've cleared up any confusion. You know what's going to make you happy and what's not. And you're not budging from it, no matter who tries to force their way on you. I do feel like you have a lot of things that you're dealing with right now. It's like you're kind of fighting battles on many different fronts. But with regard to your relationships, your emotions, your feelings, you're not budging. You're not budging at all. And why? Well, because you've experienced a lot of loss here with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You tend to give a lot, Leo, but you also need to be remembering that you have to give that back to yourself as well. So I do feel like you've experienced quite a bit of loss. And this is what's made you very defensive of your own happiness, very defensive about what it is that you know is going to make you happy. Be careful as well, because for some of you, there does appear that you've gone through some kind of financial losses recently as well. That may be because you didn't have the choices that you really wanted to have here. And I do get a sense of you fighting to get your money back where you want it to be. Now, I am going to see what is on Leo's mind. Show me. Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you're thinking about a situation that's inconsistent, either a person, which you may even view this person as being a player. If not, you may be viewing them as being somebody who is in and out of your life. I feel like you are not really inclined to talk to this person at the current time. I don't feel like you're taking any action towards them because of the inconsistency, but you do think about this person a lot. Let's see what is happening for Leo in July. Show me July for Leo. All right, Leo, you have Temperance in the reverse. There's a need for healing here. There's definitely a need for healing and the balancing out of the emotions. I feel like your emotions are kind of a little bit all over the place right now. Let me see how you're showing up in this reading. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or meeting a Sagittarius. Six of Wands reversed. You may be feeling a little bit unseen, unheard, or unrecognized. I feel like there's a sense of feeling like you haven't been able to accomplish the things that you want to right now. And in particular, decisions about stability or possibly marriage. Let me see if the energy's approaching. You could have another Leo that's approaching you. Doesn't have to be, but with the Sun here in reverse, this is somebody that could be hiding things, or it could be somebody that's just very unhappy right now. Show me Spirit's advice for Leo. We have the Star card in the reverse. Yeah, Spirit is basically telling you, you need to heal. There's healing that needs to take place. You need to balance out your emotions as well. Things are a little bit unbalanced emotionally for you. I see that in 2 places here, so definitely focus on that, Leo. Let's see your outcome at the end of July. The Strength card in reverse. Okay, so this is fear. So you're going to be dealing with some kind of fear. There's also, again, a need to work on self. I'm seeing it in several different places. So, you know, like even your underlying, there's a need for you to pour that attention and devotion into yourself. You need to do some self-care. You need to balance your emotions out and heal. There's a need for prayer or meditation. Again, lack of balance here and a need to work on your issues and concerns. So really, everything is screaming to me right now that you kind of need to take your focus off of others and put that focus in on yourself. But we're going to clarify it. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Swords in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and it does indicate a choice. Some sort of choice that was difficult to make is being made. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the 10 of Cups here? All right, 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're just not willing to argue with anybody. I do feel like there is somebody in your energy that does like to fight or argue. They could be a little bit arrogant, and you're not having it. Yeah, you're not fighting with anybody. You know what's going to make you happy, and that's just all there is to it. Why is the 7 of Wands in reverse? Or actually, it's in the upright. I'm sorry. Why is the 7 of Wands here? 2 of Wands. Yeah, you're making plans. You're making plans for your happiness. You're making plans. You're not listening to what anybody else has to say. It's like you're saying, basically, Leo, you're saying, I know what's going to make me happy. I appreciate your input, but no, this is what I'm doing. Some of you could be traveling as well. Let me see why the 7 of Cups is in the reverse. Three of Coins. Yeah, you have a soulmate contract or it could be a physical contract, but there was a contract here of some sort. And I feel like this is past energy. I feel like there was a lot of confusion surrounding this contract. You were trying very hard to be cooperative with somebody, to not have any kind of conflict with them. And ultimately, I feel like you kind of ran out of options with this person. So you're having to now decide to make yourself happy instead. But this looks like it was an established foundation. Now, it could be somebody that you work with, because I do feel like some of you guys were trying very hard to be cooperative, but to no avail. Let me see why this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. All right, 9 of Swords reversed. Yeah, you've been having sleepless nights over this this loss that you've incurred, but I feel like you're coming out of that energy now. This could also be a financial loss for some of you, or it could be a little bit of both. But I feel like you're coming out of that energy. You're just tired of worrying about this. You're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because I feel like you put all your effort into this. You stood your ground. You put your effort in. And, you know, I do feel like somebody was trying to create conflict for you or with you, and you're just not having it. You're standing your ground. Let me see this Knight of Wands reversed, because this appears to be an energy that you're thinking about. Oh, 8 of Swords reversed. 8 of Cups. So you freed yourself from this person. You dealt with somebody who was very inconsistent, or they were a player. You've walked away from that situation and you freed yourself. But it took a lot for you to do that. And as you walked away from this person, Leo, you were thinking, what is going to make me happy? What is going to make me happy? Let's look at July. Show me July for Leo. If you haven't walked away from that situation, you're thinking about doing it. But a lot of you, I feel like, already have. Show me July for Leo. Page of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands. The Magician. Page of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands reversed. The Devil. 7 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. And the King of Swords reversed. All right, so I see you going into the month of July. There's a need to find balance, particularly on an emotional level. There's a need for healing, prayer, contemplation, meditation. I do feel like you're waiting for communication from somebody in that first week. You're kind of in this holding mode, this waiting mode, not knowing what's going to happen. You're manifesting communication. I do feel like you're not really open to other offers. I do see that you have 2 offers in the first 2 weeks from somebody new, or it could be 2 different people, in fact, but there's definitely new energies and you're not receiving them. You're not accepting them. You're putting a big no to that. And I do feel like in that first week, you're waiting for some sort of communication. It looks like it's with somebody who wasn't offering you a balanced connection. And I do feel like you're manifesting that. You go into the second week and you're manifesting money. I do see around the middle of the month, there is some financial loss, or perhaps, you know, you're waiting for some kind of money to come in. You don't know when it's going to come in, but you're manifesting that. There's something to do with a large sum of money around the middle of the month. With the King of Wands here in the reverse, I feel like you're not really taking any kind of action. It's more of a waiting and not seeing it with regard to money or a stable connection, but you're definitely manifesting. In the third week, I do feel like there is some sort of toxic energy here that, and quite honestly, it looks like it's somebody who is a bit of a player. This is somebody who is slow to take action or doesn't take action at all. I don't see you investing in this person. This is somebody who is deceptive. There's definitely deception here, and there's toxic energy here. And I feel like it kind of lowers your vibe in that third week. It's kind of making you think, you know, because I feel like there's an attraction there, but at the same time, I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm not taking that up. I'm not going to try to do anything with this. There's a sense here of you not trusting this person. This is somebody who is toxic. Expect this person to really show themselves in the third week of July. I don't see you investing in it. I see you seeing it as a very poor idea to get involved with. In the final week of July, I do see you, you know, kind of putting a wrap on that. You're impatient with whoever this person is, this toxic person. I see you really looking at and examining why it is that they're doing the things that they're doing, because you don't trust them for anything. And I feel like it pisses you off. If I'm being completely honest, you're kind of pissed off with this person. You're pissed off with this person for being deceptive, for being toxic, you know, for not investing in the connection with you, for not really examining their own behaviors. So I feel like you're just not, you're kind of angry with them. You feel like they're just dishonest. Even though you want to put the effort into the connection, you're also realizing that you're not going to invest, because if you do, you're investing in something toxic. So it's very frustrating energy here for your behalf. So I do feel like this person that you're dealing with is not honest. So you're on the right track. They're toxic and they don't tell the truth. So there's something untruthful here, and you're really examining that. I also see that your money seems to stabilize a little bit better. in the 4th week, and it's because of the efforts that you're putting into your work. All right, let's see how you're showing up. Show me the 6 of Wands reversed. Show me how Leo is showing up in this reading. All right, we have the 2 of Coins reversed. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the High Priestess. So you're making decisions in the month of July, and you're doing it from a very intuitive level. I do feel like, you know, there is a relationship that you're dealing with. It appears to be someone from the past. And I feel like the relationship failed, but you're making a decision about it because you do love this person. But I also feel like there's secrets that are affecting, you know, your decisions here. With regard to money, I do see a bit of imbalance, so be careful with that. That seems to be stabilizing a little bit more by the end of the month due to your own efforts. But I feel like you're just using your intuition with regard to love, with regard to money. You start out the month feeling a bit, you know, dissatisfied, feeling like, you know, things are not in a good place, you know. But I do feel like you're deeply spiritual is what this is showing me, Leo. And you're leaning deeply into your intuition. So let me see. There may be somebody reaching out to you, particularly in that 3rd week. But again, if I'm looking back at your July spread, it may be this toxic person. And what worries me, Leo, is that this person is still in toxic energy and they're still in deceptive energy. They're still not telling the truth. So be careful with this person. Let's see the energy approaching Leo in July. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or another Leo. Cancer's very strong. All right, so we have the King of Cups. We have the Chariot, and we have the Page of Cups. So I see more than one person in your energy. I definitely feel like there is somebody that is moving very rapidly towards you that definitely does love you. They have deep feelings for you. I feel like this is somebody who is very unhappy, though. It may very well be this person who is toxic. So be careful. This person just wants to move things along very, very quickly. And I feel like they may not know if you have somebody else in your life as well. They may be suspicious of that. I'm also seeing a new person that's here, though. And this person, this is somebody that I feel like you may not have met this person yet. There's a new energy. This person could live at a distance. If you're traveling, and for some of you, you are going to be traveling in July, you may meet this person when you're traveling, when you're on some sort of a trip. Yeah, this person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. But I do feel like you haven't yet met this person. The unfortunate thing is what I'm seeing in your energy here is that you're not really open to new people, but this person would be a good match for you. So you have more than one person that's present in your energy. All right, let me see Spirit's advice. Show me Spirit's advice for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Wands reversed. 2 of Swords, that's your underlying energy in reverse. And the 6 of Swords. So Spirit is saying not to give up hope here, that you have to be decisive. Spirit is also saying be careful of your vibration. If you want to move towards peace, you have to move away from chaos, and you have to be decisive about that. Yeah, you have to balance out your energies, balance out your emotions. Don't be bitter about past things. Be decisive and move forward with clarity. It's a decision to move forward that's going to bring you the stability and the change that you're looking for. All right, so let me see your outcome. Show me Leo's outcome at the end of July. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Death card in the reverse. And we have the Five of Cups reversed. So something here is not over, but I feel like whatever this is it's going to bring up a lot of feelings for you. There's somebody here in your energy that is feeling abandoned or rejected, or they're having financial problems, or all three. This is somebody that you have a history with. It's not over. There's unfinished business. There's still like emotions on both sides that are here. I feel like you wondered for a long time if this person actually had any feelings for you, and by the end of the month, you're going to be kind of thinking, oh, yeah, they actually do have feelings for me. Maybe they're not completely over me, but at the same time, I feel like you feel that this person needs to work on themselves. And if it is this past person, they definitely do. And you're also feeling like maybe you need to work on yourself as well. You know, why are you still attached to this person? And so I definitely see you looking at these things. I see you kind of evaluating where things are. I do feel like this past person is going to do something that's going to piss you off, though. So be careful that they're coming in for the right reasons. You want to be very careful with that. Make sure it's not about money. Make sure it's not about, you know, fear. But I definitely see them coming back in. And the thing is that you do have new people in your energy, but I don't feel like you're open to those people. So you're still hung up on this past person, even though you don't trust them. And I also feel like you're hoping that there is still love that is present here. It does look like things are not completely over between the two of you, but I would be very careful nonetheless. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card, underlying energy. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. But this is telling me that there's going to be a judgment call. You're going to have to make a decision. You're coming to a crossroads here in your life where you need to make a decision. And Spirit is telling you this, that you have to be decisive and you have to move towards what is going to bring you peace. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Leo. I mean, I do think you should make decisions, you know, with the heart as well as the head. Just be sure that the head's involved as well. It says fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. All right, so you guys could be needing to spend a little bit of time out in the fresh air, out in nature, to kind of rejuvenate yourself, to ground yourself. I hope that this has been helpful for you, though, Leo. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Leo, namaste.